who's the toughest guy you've ever seen train, male or female?
Well, that's hard to put a label on that. I've trained a lot of tough people. I mean, big people, strong people, tall, short, thick, lean. I mean, that's hard to say. But I'll tell one that sticks out because I picked up wrestling after I got out of college. I never did it, and I wanted to learn it. And the wrestling team from the university actually tried to get me to quit playing basketball and take wrestling up. And we didn't know what wrestling was down here in those days, but I was intrigued by it, so I started working out, and I actually entered a bunch of tournaments and went to the Southern Open and actually went to the semifinals, and my shoulder got separated. So I had some skills I didn't know I had, and I loved it. Tough sport, toughest sport there is, I think, personally. So I go down to St. Leo College to Dan Gable's camp, and you know who Dan Gable is. 1972 gold medalist and one of the toughest of all time, and what a nice guy. In fact, we even spoke on the same clinic circuit because we sponsored those clinics he was part of back in the 70s. And I invited him up on a Saturday at the end of his clinic to drive up about an hour and a half up to meet Arthur Jones at the Nautilus headquarters. And he graciously took the invitation, and I drove him up there. Arthur didn't know him from Adam. I had briefed him, but he didn't really pay attention, didn't really care. So we introduced him, and he wants to go through a workout. And Arthur Jones, personally, we both trained him. I set the machines up, and we had a guesstimate of what resistance he could use, and we took him to failure. And it was noticeable that he had a cervical injury. He had marked atrophy down his right arm, and he had some nerve damage, obviously, and he had some pain too. This man went through 12 exercises, and he never even blinked. He worked his butt off, like he's in a zone. And what happened at the end of that workout, Arthur Jones said this to him, quote, "Son, I don't know what you did for a living or what you do for a living, but I know one thing after watching you train. Whatever you do, I know you're a champion at it." That's a true story. So he was tough, but there's been so many at that caliber of all sports we've trained. We were very fortunate to get to work with a lot of these people, and that's part of why they were successful in what they accomplished at the athletic level, because of their toughness and their willingness to work hard and their strength level, and obviously their focus and dedication.